Microphone. What's up, Bitcoin? How's the day? Day's going. About to go to the gym. I know I said I was going to go to the gym in the video, but I didn't actually make it yet. So I'm going to go now. I spent too much time editing. So I'm gonna start upping my editing game, right? Start adding that high quality. But you know, what's Simon? Is it Simon? Khalil, what's up, dude? How are you, Jake? I'm just here hanging with the pre. Speaking of editing, editing is going to the next level here pretty soon. If everything works out, if I still believe. What time is it for me? 3 p.m. in the afternoon. What time is it for you? You guys should give me your feedback on the editing because I spent like 3 hours. Actually, it's been a long time editing that. Midnight. It's 3:17, Calvin, you're right. My favorite coding language? Probably Python. JavaScript's okay. Everyone does JavaScript. I want to be like the different guy. Hello there, Alex Frontend. What's up, dude? Maybe we can answer some email questions that I get. Thinking about making that intro standard. Quan P, what's up? Opinion on Vue? I don't have one. There's a free crash course on Udemy I should do, though. Doing recourse work. Finding mode? What do you mean finding mode? Node? Like mode, like mean, mode, range? Raquel, what's up? Function to find mode. I feel like that's a really easily Googleable Stack Overflow thing. Bootstrap modals aren't fun. Just copy and paste, dude. Go to getbootstrap.com or whatever, and then go to documentation, and then, yeah. If I don't have any projects, I haven't. Can I explain Java applets? I can't. Channel's been growing pretty quickly. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. You saw my video on the Odin project, considering Bootcamp. What do I recommend? I mean, I'm the man. Thanks, dude. You're the man or woman. Thoughts on Ruby? You have Sinatra, Ruby on Rails. That's about it. Yo, solid link. I saw you. Yo, thanks for that. Thanks for that Patreon contribution, my friend. Everything helps. Have I heard of Galvanize? Only that it bought out Hack Reactor. Can you guys like the stream? Just because it promotes engagement and then gets the video onto the recommended. Is that selfish? Sup, dude? Dude, what's up? I teach Ruby. It's not my favorite, but oh, there it went from 1 to 13. 15. That's neat. So about the Lambda School thing, I mean, try out the pre-course stuff. It's free. Where do I teach Ruby? It's called Open Classrooms. There's a Ruby path. Can you get a hello for Denmark? Hello, Denmark. I'm pretty sure it's the same in Danish, right? Like maybe hello with an A instead. I don't know. Close to 40 viewers. I don't know why. I remember, I know what it's like. So we have like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 people typing in chat, but then there's 40 people here. So there's 40 people just like sitting at the computers like, what's he going to say? Because I know, because I'm that guy. If you're lurking, can you just press 1? If you're lurking, no judgment, because I'm a lurker. I lurk Reddit. You're doing the pre-course stuff. You're liking it. I mean, it's live, right? So that's pretty unique. It's not just recorded. Captain Splash is lurking. Can we type in lurk? Yeah, you can type in lurk. Reads the same, but it's hey with a J. Yeah, okay. David Cho, 1. I know. Bud Sir, lurking at work. Carrie, nice. Yeah. Hello, all the lurkers. I want you to know that you might think I'm just some guy on a stream that won't answer your question, but I'll answer your, Patrick, that I'm just some guy on a stream that won't answer your question, and you think I'm just some dude on YouTube, but if you ask a question, I'll answer, I promise. Let's go, boys. Please. Why are you doing this? Appreciate my videos. Trying to get into game dev. Any advice for someone with no coding experience but a huge passion for creating video games? You got to decide if you want to do mobile games. The market's a lot larger, a little bit saturated, but the market's a lot larger, and you have a higher chance. Where should you learn to play Hanzo? You should learn how to play Hanzo in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Windows Phone or BlackBerry? Ew, don't make me make... Oh, no. What's 2 plus 2? I don't know, it's on a separate line. Is this a trick question? Chris Nemo, what's up? So I think you need to pick Unreal Engine, Unity. Unreal Engine has drag and drop. They're called blueprints. You can drag and drop and connect logic. I would really check out Unreal Engine. You don't necessarily need to code. The thing with game dev, because I've done it and I have a game and I was creating a game, is that no one thinks about the animations. No one thinks about having to create the art assets and then all that stuff, and then rigging it and the subtleties, and you have to make what's called a singleton to make the game persist through levels. Patrick is a nice guy. Patrick is a star. Patrick is a star. What would I do next? You're done with Treehouse front end. What would I do next? Hit up Python. Mac OS or Windows for developers? I like Windows. Armand, what's up, dude? How'd that call go today? I remember you said you had a call. How'd that go? Just discovered my channel through Coding Phase. Nice. I think Joe's on vacation in the Dominican Republic. Windows scum. You know, you can call me names. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. Kai, what's up, dude? How's the Ruby Bootcamp going? Favorite Overwatch character? Definitely Hanzo. Can I be your mentor? So it's a Patreon perk, but it's a little pricey, and I know that it is, but you know. macOS is better for dev. I would say macOS is easier to set up initially for dev. You can get Unix emulators once you get past that part. Yeah. Dude, final 2 weeks already? You just got there. If no one else hits the donation button, Patrick, I'm going to give you your $10 back because I feel like that's not fair. Are you going to have a poll for people to vote? Yeah, so we're going to do a poll. So Tara, we're going to do a poll on the Discord, and everyone's going to vote, and then whoever wins, we'll just make video on. Much love from Scotland, Salt Lake City, dude. This helps me get faster at reading, to be honest. So I got my Kindle, can get better at reading at that. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely am I to give you $1,000? If I had $1,000 to give, kids that code, yeah, dude. I still got to finish your email. What's up, dude? I don't really know that much AWS and Azure. I've launched a Ruby on Rails app on AWS before, but all right, Patrick, you're getting your dollars back. Well, I haven't forgot about you. I don't want to be that dude on YouTube who's like, yeah, I'll reach out, and then like I never do. If I have it, it's because I've spent too much time editing that video. Can't quit your job. Would you recommend Lambda part-time? You need structure. I mean, then I would say yes. There's also other, if you need structure, I mean, they're one of the only ones that do the part-time deferred. I think Thinkful does it too, but they haven't, I've reached out to them, but they haven't responded yet. So I can only tell you what I really know by working with our shadowing Lambda school. Stack Overflow, MDN, and answer. You won't learn it properly. That's not true. Just take the answer and then reverse engineer how it's working. You don't have to copy paste it and forget about it. I mean, that's not the purpose of Stack Overflow anyways. You got to look at the answer and then break it apart and see how each little method is working in there. You donated your last $1. I appreciate that. Do you need it back? If you need it back, then I'll give it back, dude. Have a good lift. Thanks, man. All right, Patrick, you're getting your $10 back. AWS is crazy. Actually, that's how Amazon actually is profitable. They take a loss on their retail on Amazon.com. Anything you buy on Amazon.com, you take a loss. So, or they're taking a loss. They make all their money through AWS. How to raise an offer after it. Michael, all right. Sorry, Patrick, I'm keeping your 10. What's up, Stickman? It's amount of documentation. What do I think about cryptocurrency? I like it. Cryptocurrency itself fluctuates. Blockchain, it's not going anywhere. So for the how to raise it, Patrick, come on. Oh my God. Guys. So how to raise the offer? Did they send it? Did they send an offer to you, or did they do it over the phone and were they like, do you accept? Like, how does that work? If they send it to you over email, well, I would just call them and be like, can we add an extra 10? Okay, so you got to call them back. Did you tell them that you think about it? Don't ever accept on the spot. You got to think about it. Thanks for the inspiration. A lot of people take on programming. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. I hope that it helps. You got to call them back and you got to give them like a 20% number. Be like, look, if they give you 55,000, you got to call them back and be like, well, do you think we could do 65? Right. And you just have to realize that they'll probably meet you in the middle. And if they say 65, all right, then you just achieved goals. Is work-life balance doable for which aspect? I'm so bad at plugging that it'll work to my advantage. That's my strategy. I feel like if I sound really confident in what I tell you to plug or buy, like if I was that person, I don't know. I don't like when people shove stuff in my face because it's like, do you even care about me? Maybe I'm just I got too many feels. Used to work for Amazon. I heard that it's a little bit up and down. I'm the best plug ever. I don't know. I know when I was growing up and people would tell me to buy stuff or buy this or buy that, I would always be like, yeah, I don't know about that. So I prefer the aspect of like, here's some information. I think it's cool, but you do what you will with the information. What's going on here? Oh, it's my phone. You dodge Amazon. Rip. It's worse. I heard the warehouse is like crazy. I read that Reddit article on it where like people are like urinating in bottles because if they take time to run to the bathroom, then they get like written up or something. Code learn work, tech world in general. I don't have a work-life balance because I don't separate the two. I just live life. That sounds like super tree hugger, super hipster, right? Fiverr, a good place to start freelancing. I would try Upwork instead. Fiverr, generally based on $5 jobs. I forgot to say what's up to Jay Roaster. Jay Roastar, what a do, dude. Welcome aboard. Do I have houses? I have a house. Saving up to buy another house. Actually, I'd like to buy a complex of houses. That'd be great. You got to accept that low-key job, like Kids That Code Stuff says, and then you done with your code for the day? Don't you have stand up a little bit later though? Am I from Utah? I moved here from Finland for my very first job because this was the only job that I could get, but it happened to be a place that I want to live because the outdoors here are pretty nice when it's not fire season outside. Like sometimes I can't even see the mountains and they're only like 5 minutes away. It's not good. I want to live up on the mountain, like literally there's like caste systems in different countries. In Utah, like all the rich people live on the mountain above the smog, and it's like they're just looking down on us like we're all peasants. I want to live up there above the rich people in a little cabin because I can't afford like the actual house. Just the cabin would be good. Work part-time building. It's much better than full-time buildings. Yeah. Graybeards. Yeah. So we're probably going to do this. Why not jump on Fortnite hype? Because it's saturated. Actually, because I tried to build a video game, multiplayer game in Unity that was like Fortnite, but my version of it. And so it feels like they stole it. Code something around Fortnite. I'd rather code my own thing in Unreal Engine. Do I always stream before the gym? No, but I have pre-workout. And so you drink it and then you go lift when your heart rate's already up. That's probably not good for you. But I actually don't. It's more about the beta alanine. So the thing is, like, you get less views if you stream what everyone else is streaming. You had to get in early. You had to be like, you had to be there. Should call it the Prepump stream. All right, changing title now. Best idea I've heard all day. Oh God, echo. I hate my own voice. I sound like I'm 15. What pre-workout do I use? Oh man, I had the bottle, but I ran out. It's in the kitchen. C4? No, I don't drink that Walmart C4. Ugh. I'm just kidding. C4 is okay. The pre-pump stream. There we go. Tomorrow I'll call it the pre-lift stream. Mesomorph? Yeah, that's my body type. It will blow you up. Yeah, no, thanks. My body type is already like that, so I'm good. Peace, fellas. Peace, dude. I'll email you end of day. Thanks for the advice to start game dev. Jobs in game dev are really saturated. I wouldn't necessarily try to get that first. VR management at a laser tag. So there's VR and AR supported in Unreal Engine. I would just check that out. Follow some blueprint guides. VR is up and coming, so that might be a good place to get started. You wish Arma was in VR. It will work with the Vive headset. You can look left and right. What time is it? 3:34 p.m. You drink milkshakes? You like Unity over Unreal Engine? So Unreal Engine, Unity is more free. When I say more free, it means like you can make a game with it and all you have to pay is like the flat free fee for Unity, whereas Unreal Engine takes 5% of your profit. If you make profit over $100,000, they take 5%. The Unreal Engine, yeah, it starts with like the Bull Cow game. I think I was doing that. Is it by Ben Tristan, the Game Dev TV? Because I'm in their Discord. I want to make my game multiplayer so bad. It's just so difficult. Yeah, dude, just You could try out Unity, but I find that Unity's UI is a little bit buggy. And when I say a little bit buggy, the free version is pretty buggy. I found myself having to like MacGyver a lot of things, or like close it and then open it back up again. I haven't had to really do that in Unreal Engine. Okay, so Marco, you must be from Finland. That's a pretty Finnish name. Have recommendations for a resource, imports, exports. Yeah, so what you're looking for is called ES6. Look up ECMAScript 6. Or look up ECMA. So for React, import export that's not a React thing. That's an ECMAScript 6 thing. Yeah, the newer versions. I haven't downloaded the newer versions. I made my first game in Unity. Actually, I made the game that I was actually making in Unity. But so the problem is that Unity doesn't have very good support for multiplayer. It doesn't have a Steam integration. ECMA. Sorry that you got triggered there. ECMA script 6. How old am I? I'm 28. Yeah, ask me about an IDE. We're just talking about whatever. What framework is popular for freelancing? Depends on the company. Go to Upwork. I don't think you necessarily need... Oh, you're from Croatia? Name is the same. Yeah, that seems pretty Finnish. Yeah, ECMA 6. Imports, exports. It's like when you use a link tag or a script tag in your HTML file. You have a link tag for CSS files. That's literally what you're doing, but for JavaScript, for other JavaScript files, so that you can use their stuff. And then if you want to make it usable for other JavaScript files, you have to put export at the end, so it makes it importable to other stuff. Is that confusing? So Unity doesn't have any blueprints right now. They have add-ons that you can get for blueprints where you can drag and drop these little nodes. Look up this. I'm not sure if you play Overwatch, but if you look up Let's Make Genji in Unreal 4, there's a guy that I'm subscribed to. He stopped uploading so much, but look up how to make Genji in Unreal Engine 4. Yeah, Matthew. And I think that'll give you a good one. You could just use TCP and UDP packets for your multiplayer. Just need to know networking. So the problem is I don't know networking, so I need to jump that part. They pay networking guys like $250K a year just to do that, and I'm just one guy trying to make the entire game. So I gotta give a little bit. How's the weather? It's pretty hot. It's like 98 degrees. It's like the boy band. Matthew Palaha. Yeah, I remember. He's from the UK, or at least that's his accent. Do your company use any sites for templates other than assets for projects? I use all kinds of templates. I wouldn't make something from scratch if I could avoid it. Yeah, I mean, networking has little to do with game dev. It's pretty infrastructure stuff. So you'd be around people. What sites do I use for purchasing assets for outside or like for web dev? I won't purchase. I feel like there's a lot of free stuff I could modify into what I want. Carlos, you just joined the stream. Is there any topic for today? Topic for today is freestyle. No topic. We're just hanging out. I'm just answering your questions. This is going to be a daily stream. Maybe I should like hold off on the daily stream. When I was listening to a book, they were like absence is power. So like you just disappear for a couple of days and then come back and build a hype. But in reality, that's not how it works in 2018. You need engagement. So, yeah. The high-level API CE is getting a lot of. I haven't heard of that yet. Maybe I'll look into it. But I also like the mix of blueprints. Games made by one person. Yeah, Stardew Valley. Yeah, he did all that, right? But he spent a long time doing that. He did all the art and all the assets. But he's also, a different person than me. So we have different knowledge. For graphics or web dev, I don't. Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't purchase. Maybe we should have a structured. Let me change the title. I think title game is off today. If I put daily stream, that looks boring. I'll just do daily streams instead of titling them. Prepump stream AMA. I think this is the thing. This is the thing with YouTube. If you put episode 1, 2, 3, episode whatever, season whatever, the views just tank because they're like, oh, I probably have to wait to find something, to find that piece of information I need. See, look, I changed the stream title. It goes up to 48 people from 38. Dude, it's that social media game. Let's see. Do I have a girlfriend or a boyfriend? I'm going to let you take a guess. You completed the CCNA course. Mid to high tier ones? Yeah, dude, they get paid loads of money. Where do I live? Salt Lake City, Utah. I have both. I'm in an open relationship. Salt Lake City, Utah, United States of America. Phaser's a good, yeah, so Phaser's good. So that's, you can make like Flappy Bird clones. J Rostar, am I LDS? No. Open relationship with my dogs. Confirmed. Salt Lake City proper or Taylorsville? I live in Salt Lake City proper, like South Salt Lake, like a couple streets away from State Street. I can walk 5 feet that way, look down Main Street, and see Salt Lake City. How fast is my internet connection? I have gigabit, so 1,000 up and 100 down, or no, 1,000 down, 100 up. It's supposed to be one to one, but it's definitely not. Can I beatbox? Maybe when I was in high school, but it's embarrassing. There's too many people watching. EDX computer science courses, if so, which one? I haven't looked. Let me write that down on my whiteboard. Noted, sir. It's my favorite movie. I like James Bond movies a lot. Yeah, I mean, this is Salt Lake City, right? So we have Google Fiber. So normally Comcast like artificially restricts their speed. Like they can give you gigabit easily. And I have Comcast, by the way. But normally they artificially restrict your speed. They're like, oh, we don't have the infrastructure to do gigabit, but they do. Because as soon as Google Fiber came in town, they're like, guess what? We have gigabit. Okay. By the Tesla store? Not that far down. I'm closer to like the Costco. CS50, yeah, that'd be cool. Did I miss a question? Steven. Looking. How do you overcome being dumped on while trying to find your first dev job? You're not hearing back. What is there to overcome? Nothing's happened. You've put your emotions into the future and you're expecting them to be fulfilled. Don't do that. You got to have a growth mindset, man. You can't have that fixed mindset of like, if this doesn't happen, then I'm not good. If this, then that. You can't have that. You have to have that abundance. Like, there's a million jobs out there. They don't want to hire me. Like, don't get mad that they don't want to hire you, right? Because if they don't want to hire you, why do you want to work with them? Doesn't seem like. What do you do against procrastination? You got to realize procrastination, exists tomorrow. Everything you want to do exists tomorrow, all that stuff. Tomorrow, like what is it actually? Procrastination is the land of tomorrow, where 98% of everything that you say that you're going to do. But this is how you actually overcome procrastination. Instead of saying, I'm going to do it tomorrow, you have to make a specific plan. You have to say, I'm going to do it when I get home from work. I'm going to make a cup of tea, grab my pen and paper, and I'm going to sit down at my desk at 7:30, and I'm going to write it out. But if you say, I'm going to do it tomorrow, that doesn't mean anything, and you'll let yourself slip. You need to make it really, really, really specific. Greetings from Indonesia. What's up, dude? Welcome. Favorite place to eat in Salt Lake City? I'm a simple man. Probably the pie. Careful not to give out. Yeah, no. What's the guy's name who I interviewed like 3-4 days ago? He's Patrick. He is moderating. If I tried Solo Learn, that's the phone app, right? That you can learn Solo Learn. I think I tried to do C# on that once. How fast should your internet be if you want to work in web? It doesn't matter. That's why you can live in like the middle of nowhere and be a web dev, because you have a local server that you run like this emulated. You have this emulated internet on your own computer that you don't really need a web connection for. Only time you need a web connection is to interact with your team or upload the code to GitHub wherever it's stored. Doesn't have to be very big or very good at all. You could use your phone connection. Do I have a goal book? Not necessarily a goal book. I write down my goals every day. Connection speed's not too big of a deal for web dev at all. Ever tried coffee and Coke? No, I haven't. I don't like coffee. Sorry. I know I'm a web developer that doesn't like coffee. Crucify me. That's what's going to happen. Did I know anyone in Salt Lake City? I knew absolutely nobody here. I just showed up on day one at the airport, got my rental car, and then my phone died, and I didn't have any service, so I had no idea where I was going, and I ended up Dev Mountain or Lambda. I'm going to say Lambda, and it's not because of what you think, right? I went to Dev Mountain. Dev Mountain has been bought out. There's no job guarantee. Whole bunch of reasons. It should be called Kaplan Education Mountain, because that's what it is now. Xamarin or React Native? For performance, that's a tough question. I don't know. I haven't tested them side by side. C# or C++? C++ is industry standard for games. C# is for ASP.NET and Unity. It's okay. I like C#. You don't have to deal with like standard header files and stuff, standard library, all that. What's the best way to program a 3D game? Unity or Unreal Engine? Got your first software engineering interview tomorrow? Nice, dude. Congratulations. Tell us about it. I'd like to know. Pumpkin pancakes. Yeah, dude. Pumpkin whatever sounds good. Except in Utah, they take it to the next level. Literally pumpkin everything. Pumpkin Sprite. Will you be compensated for your to-do app? You'll be compensated by praise and what's the opposite of notoriety? $10 megabit would be desirable. So 10 megabits or 10 megabytes. Bits are 8 megabits to 1 megabyte. Let's see. Someone tagged me in Discord, but I don't know. I watched my project video. Infamy? Yeah, no. The opposite. Notoriety is the same as infamy. Famous? Famoriety? I don't know. What's the word? The bird is the word. Never heard of Pumpkin Sprite? Kids that code stuff. You're not supposed to be here, bro. You're supposed to go code, fam. You have 1 megabit. That's pretty slow. I have a gigabit because I'm a nerd and I pay so much money. Tell you a joke? See, this is the problem with jokes. You're either going to make a bunch of people laugh or you're going to make a bunch of people offended. So, not going to do that. Is this Jake and Logan's lost brother? Dude, that's me. No, I don't know. Eddie, I did not. They're all right now. Hey. See, my jokes are like, they're not good, right? I feel like my jokes are something that someone would record and then later play and then make me look really mean or ignorant, like, you know? Yeah, you can't, there's nothing that you can say as a joke. You got to be politically whatever. Melissa, welcome. Welcome aboard. Oh, I got one. Do you know why ants don't get sick? Just because they have antibodies. That's quality dad joke right there. Good thing I'm not a dad, though. "56 people heard that joke. I'm sorry. I'll give you. I will give you that 5 seconds of your life back." Oh my gosh, so offensive to ants. Ants are so triggered right now. What if they don't identify as ants? What if they identify as bugs? It's the hardest assignment that I've worked with. Someone wants to send me a message. How you gonna do ants like that? I'm sorry. It's a bug's life, you know? That movie's so good. That movie will be good in 2030. Pirate walks into a bar, steering wheel stuck in his pants. That's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one, Marco. Why choose to work remotely instead of going to a company? Because you get micromanaged if you go to a company, bro. Anyone that says they don't so this is it. You go into one of these big 4 companies and they have an open office, right? And they're sitting there and you have your computer screen up and then you alt tab to Facebook or whatever for a second. Oh, that guy's not coding. And then they go tell on you like little kids, dude. It's like kids that code stuff. I can imagine that your username, Mr. Alex, has something to do with your email and the question that you proposed there. I kind of see what you're getting at. I'm seeing it. My chat disappeared. I'm sorry. Hardest assignment. Yeah, back to the hard assignment. What are some podcasts that I listen to? I don't really listen to podcasts. I prefer books over podcasts, you know? I've been reading Mindset by Carol Dweck. That's a pretty good one. That's what I was just talking about, growth mindset and fixed mindset. That's where I got that from. When did you about the env file? What? When did I learn about it? When I tried to do Heroku stuff. When I work remotely, do you have to honor a schedule? Depends. It's remote, so they just expect you to get your stuff done. There's less about hours, right? People that care about hours don't understand how knowledge works. If I stop typing code, does that mean I'm not working? No. I'm thinking about how to solve a problem. But if I'm sitting here like this with my head down, does that mean I'm not working? Or does that mean I'm thinking about how to solve a problem? So people tell us a joke. I can't. Someone else already told you a joke with the antibodies. Or that was my joke. Yeah, most remote jobs are what Michael said. Please overlap 2 to 4 hours. So you have these things that are called core hours. So generally in the morning, I'm always here and always available for my team. All right, dude. Do I play any musical instruments? I can play the guitar and the viola. Do you know what a viola is? Yeah, nobody does. It's like the deeper sounding violin, but I can't be famous with it. Yeah, big corporations offer you benefits if you're interested in a 401k and healthcare and blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, you play the violin, so you know. Hey, the only person in here that knows. Did I play any organized sports? I tried to play football and I quit. I just didn't care. Just don't really care about grabbing other people over a ball. Just don't care. I prefer sports that are more competitive against yourself. You just can't, but you want to say that I help a lot, dude? You help me by showing up. Julio, what's up, dude? You love playing baseball? I did like, my team sport was like swimming. That's not, do I free run? No. I like rock climbing. I can't, so if I play soccer, I'm the kid that runs up to the ball and then I kick it and I like flip upside down and land on my back, you know? That's not fun. Did I seriously just blah, 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 insurance and 401ks? Because I lived in Finland. So when companies try to, I don't know, when companies try to convince me that they have amazing healthcare, I lived in Finland for 5 years where healthcare was just a thing. You could go to the doctor. So not being able to do that here is just like, it's so dumb. It's like I just expect that. 401ks, yeah. So I don't put any money into a 401k because I don't want to. It's not the best way. Like if you want to do the 9 to 5 your whole life and then retire at 65, yeah, do the 401k. But I don't want to do that. You get fined for not having health insurance, so not anymore. You don't from last year or from this last tax period going forward. You don't get fined anymore. And actually, the IRS doesn't even enforce it. Didn't enforce it last year. Yeah, you don't need health insurance anymore. So I just think company benefits are just, I don't know. Do you know what the minimum amount of vacation is in the EU? 5 weeks. Every single thing here in the United States is like, we give you 10 days vacation. Like it's like a lot. They say that and people get happy over that. And I'm over here in Finland and people are taking their whole month of July off and then they get all the other holidays and everything. Maybe you think they're lazy, but like there's a reason if you look at the happiness charts for countries, they're up there and we're down there. Like you have the ability to make a lot of money here in the United States because taxes are low, but if you get sick, then it doesn't matter how much money you've made, right? It's going to cost you a bunch of money, even if you have health insurance. The insurance company's out to make a buck. They're not out to help you. I don't care what those commercials say. How did I get to the U.S.? I was born here. Thinking going to General Assembly. What do I think about them? I don't know. I don't know much about General Assembly. Would I ever move back to the EU to live and work? Maybe not Finland. Difficult to meet people. 20 working days in most companies. That's 4 weeks. So still, in Finland, it was a minimum of 5. And then you get all the other national holidays, which add up to 5 weeks. So I get 10 days vacation that accrue over the year. So I don't even get 10 days vacation. But it's okay. I don't take vacation. He almost got fired because, yeah. So basically, I asked to work remote because I had the flu one day. And they told me I was going to have to take a vacation day if I didn't want to be at the office because I was sick. And I was like, well, can I just work at home? I'm just making Excel sheets and PowerPoints. And they told me no. But you can use this empty office over here. But however, if another team reserves it, you're going to have to leave. I'm like, you realize I'm going to be sitting in there with the flu, coughing and sniffling and sneezing. It's going to be all in this room. And then you're going to give it to someone else, which is what they did. And so I was like, you know what? I'm done. Do I lift weights? No, not really. It sure was. It sure was, Marco. That's why I'm not here anymore or not there anymore. Give you another 2 months, you can do it, dude. Well, yeah, dude, everyone, you got to get those that life balance. You thought that I used to live. Of course, that's the whole point of the stream. It's a pre-workout stream. I need to message my friend to make sure. How long do I want to code professionally? I'd like to get paid to code for a while. Do I want to work for a company? Not really. I don't like them holding the paycheck over my head. I don't like that. I get it. Like if you haven't been in my position where you get a great job right out of Code Bootcamp, or you get a great job and they bring you on, you get benefits and you like your coworkers, but every single job that I've gotten has ran out of money pretty much. Or one person was just like, they had money, but they didn't want to pay the dev team. So like, okay, bye. Without even thinking about how it would affect, he's still going to go, CEO is still going to go back with his millions of dollars, whatever. Okay. I'd like to code professionally for a while. I like it. Visualize. Hey, dude. How do I get organized when I'm doing coding multiple stuff? There's not that big of a secret to it. I just have a bunch of different folders. I had to get surgery. Jeez. Yeah, so what do I code in? I code in C# right now at work, ASP.NET. So ASPX files, JavaScript files, C# files. How do I prep for hash questions? I don't, because I've never answered those questions. Dude, your previous comment, I don't know where it's at. I'm looking. What are my thoughts on job turnover? Depends on what kind of company you work for. If you start out working for a startup, things are going to be rough because startups are rough. That's all good. The job turnover rate's pretty high for junior developers just because they know that you're a sponge and you're willing to work really hard for like no money. So, yeah. Do I use any project management software like Basecamp or Trello? I use Trello. Or actually, what we have at work is called Task World, but I don't really use it. I use Trello. Can you look up answers or documentation when working? Absolutely. We're all just glorified Googlers. You can call yourself a senior software engineer, but it just means you're really good at Googling. Just kidding. That's kind of an insult. I don't mean it like literally, but you get better at finding the answer. When you get to that 34th page on Google with the Stack Overflow results and you're like, I found it, and you figure out how to turn in the answer that doesn't even have the green check mark, and you're like, this is the one, and you make it work, that's when you know. That's when you know you've made it. Where do I think someone can find fun beginner level open source projects? Hey, I just made a video about that. Go to the odinproject.com. Look at their curriculum and then click on each course and it'll show you the projects that you have to complete. So look at those for ideas and then twist them, put your own twist on it. Literally, I just made a video about it like 20 minutes before I did this live stream. So Carlos, check out the video. You were the third comment. Yep, I can confirm that because I saw it on my phone. You said third. What book? What's the book I was talking about? It's called Mindset by Carol Dweck. Gwen, welcome. WPF. I haven't done anything with WPF in C#. I did link the video. It's just an announcement. Did I not copy paste? Well, you're right. No wonder it didn't get any comments. All right, pasting. Sorry at everyone. I know that you guys don't like it. All right. More React waiting. Nice chatting with you. Yo, dude, have a good night. Peace out, Croatia. Am I working at Scrum at work? No, we only have 3 people. There's like 3 devs right now. So yeah, there's only 3 devs. So it doesn't make sense. One of them is a CTO. One of them does like senior C#. And then there's me, like I'm in between doing all the stuff in the middle. Thinking of freelancing, how do you advertise your services? You don't advertise necessarily so much in freelancing because you can look kind of scammy that way. This is what you need. You need a portfolio. That's what you need. How inflated are the housing prices? They're pretty inflated right now. The house that I live in is definitely not worth what I paid for it. It's like 900 square feet livable, 600 square foot basement. And then I paid $250,000. So almost 250,000 for 900 square feet. And 10 years ago, this would have been like really cheap. Do I want to start my own company? I would like to start my own thing and be self-sufficient. I don't necessarily want to have to manage people. If I had my own company, it would be flat hierarchy, as in no hierarchy, except like I created this business. We all have equal goals. I want you to do your own thing. I don't care how many hours you work. I'd be like, here's the task that you have. Please finish it by this date. If you want to finish it in one day and watch Netflix or go on vacation for the rest, go do it. I don't care, because it's about productivity, not hours worked. You want to work for me when I start that, dude? That's my dream company. I just want to be like, I don't care how many hours you work. Here's the task A. Here's the endpoint. Get it done. You want to watch Netflix while you work? Fantastic. You want to play WoW? You want to do some raids in between coding sessions? You don't even want to code one day? I don't care. Just endpoint. Make sure it works. Here's your flat rate. That's how I would operate. You want to go on vacation for 2 weeks, bro? All right, cool. Do I plan on living in Utah? Probably in the West. I probably won't go back east. Been there too long. Spent my first 20 years of this life. Did someone say something about brand? How long should you wait to hear back from submitting a resume? 2 weeks. If you go past 2 weeks, time to send a follow-up email. Generally, if you get a phone screening, you want to ask, or you want to send an immediate email. Like when you hang up that phone, you email the HR lady, you're like, thank you for your time, blah, blah, blah. Like you want to seem interested, but not desperate. So don't email before 2 weeks. Skylar, what's up? Elian, what time is it? It is 4 o'clock. How many attempts? How many failed attempts? I don't call any of them failed attempts. I'll just say they're attempts. I can't say if they were failed or not. Like they just didn't respond, or they just told me no. Does that mean I failed because they told me no? Maybe if I think about it like that. If I ever met or worked with someone who's just like competent, like that guy that knows everything, and what would you do? Not really, because if he thinks that he knows everything, then either I can learn a bunch from him, or he's like full of himself. I'm gonna check out the Odin project, like ongoing open source projects. Yeah, so that you're gonna get, I don't know, you're gonna get like out coded by people that have been working on the open source, or they know about the bugs, or I don't know. It's just like it's like an EP contest. Who can commit the most code to open source project just to put on your resume? Yeah, it's about results. You have to be willing to provide value to people. That's how you do anything. And the more people you can provide value to, the more money you make. And that's just how it is. You've applied to over 1,000 jobs in the last 5 months. Well, how authentic are your resumes and cover letters? How many entrance exams, or how many entrance exams? What's the entrance exam like to Lambda school? It's a loop question right now, but actually, Patrick, you can confirm this, but Oh, the Joshua Fluke brand. I preferably would like it to be like on Focus at some point, or maybe Grind Reel Studios, where I make videos and it'd be Grind Reel, like REEL. That'd be cool. Ever quit a job? Was it hard? No, I've never quit a job. They've always run out of money in some way or just didn't want to pay me anymore. Have I ever experienced burnout? Not really. I have so many other things that I want to do that I'm not really thinking about code all day. Have I showered today? Yeah, I showered this morning. You're in marketing, never coded other than making data dashboards. It's not too bad. Let's look up some HTML and CSS. Okay, so Brady, let me answer your question about Dev Mountain. Do I think it was worth it at part-time? I don't know. I can't. I would say that I really don't know because I don't know. Like I know that they were there for me when I asked questions, but literally like the last 3 weeks were like open project time, and we went from 35 people to 5 people to 3 people on the last day. Me, my friend, and some other dude that got to present. And I knew that I hated my job, so that was my only option, basically. I don't know if I would lean on them and say that they boosted me, but I would say they gave me some insight to the industry. Does that help, Brady? If you want to go now, if you're asking me about going there now, they don't have a job guarantee. So do with that what you will. There's a lot of places that do. How long did I work in mechanical engineering? A little over a year. Emma, you live in the UK. You are considering an apprenticeship where you get paid £150 a week plus a diploma. Plus a diploma. What does the diploma do? But I mean, £150, is that a lot? I don't know what the cost of living is or general salaries for apprenticeship. That seems, how many hours is it? 40 hours a week? That seems kind of low. So they told you not to change a thing? Well, why is that? Revisualize, you should see if they're in a fixed mindset. I mean, if stuff's not working, you got to change it despite what people with a certain title say, you know? Should you go to bed or keep watching the stream? You should probably hang out. Obvious choice. Do I have a project that I'm currently working on besides work and teaching? Not so much. I'm working on making videos about how to code and stuff. What's my next video going to be? Dang, dude, I didn't even think about that. Let me look at my Trello list, then I'll let you know. Will you quit my job after getting stable income with YouTube? YouTube in itself doesn't make that much money, but I would like to work for myself in some capacity or just be self-sufficient so that I could make videos. Eventually, I'd like to take a vacation. I haven't taken a vacation in 3 years. Haven't done anything that I want to do that's on my bucket list or on my goals or traveled anywhere. I really just want to become self-sufficient because for me, taking a vacation while I have a job and then coming back and being like, well, back to work, like that just drains my soul, knowing that like when I come back from a vacation, I have to go like, you know, why can't I come back and be like, all right, well, let me continue doing what I'm doing here. Are these streams going to be frequent? Yeah, we'll do a stream every day for as long as I can. If I miss a day, I'm sorry, but I'll try to keep it. Should you host your clients or make them a hosting account? So Pogo, this is the real MVP tip right here. You buy a hosting account that can host, you buy a reseller account that can host multiple people, and then you charge them $8 a month indefinitely. And then once you have enough clients, you're making like, you have 100 clients, you're making like $8 a month, $8 a month on each one. You're making $800 a month, but it's only costing you $50 a month to host the server. Final Cut Pro or Premiere? Final Cut Pro, and then After Effects. It's my favorite thing to build since working in the tech industry. I liked my game. The game that I was working on was definite passion project. It's low for the UK. It's an IT diploma. Does the UK care so much about degrees? I know they're a little bit of a stickler because they're the EU, but Daniel, hello. I'm going to do the same position as the emoji. Wait, this. Can I do a day in the life of a remote developer? So you want to watch me get up, write down my goals, sit down and stare at a wall or the back of my eyes for 20 minutes meditating, and then I code, go to the gym, come home, make a video. Like, if you want to watch it, all right. So Muscles Marinara, dude, I like that name. I like marinara sauce. How much moolah for you to tutor you? I don't charge. It's the price of open classrooms. So, Josh, Mango down, dude. What's up? Someone messaged me on Discord. Are you on the stream? So you want to try to set up your life to where you don't have to take a vacation. Like, you shouldn't have to live your life every day to where you feel like you need a break from it. Like, it's okay to slow down and enjoy things and take a break from making money, but you should try to set up your life so that you don't need to take a break from it. Dude, hi. Okay, so yes, CeeLo Green, it depends on which path that you pick, but whatever path you pick, just request me as your mentor and I can be your mentor. What time generally are the streams? Today, 4 o'clock. Tomorrow, who knows? But sometime. Gotta get the whole breadth of the audience, right? Can't stream at the same time because I'll be missing certain people. Do I dream code? No. I dream about making videos, improving, flying. Any tips on making a portfolio? Yeah, so Ghost Note, this is what you need to do. You need to go to awards.com with 3 W's. And then look up that. I missed one comment about the UK. You said it was kind of low. Yeah, okay. Making sure I got you. Improving daily. Yep, dude. 100%. Angelore, hi. You're more interested in getting the experience and getting your foot in the door than actual. Yeah, so that's what you need. You're right. 100%. Get that stamp that says you got paid to code. And then keep applying to full-time jobs while you do. Don't just stop. Dude, muscles. I know, right? Any advice for people who are getting into working out? Complete beginner here. Do the 5x5. You're going to be sore initially. You're going to be really, really sore. You're going to feel like an old man. But just know you're going to feel sore the next day, and then you're going to feel more sore the day after that. It's called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. It's pretty common. I actually get that pretty bad. It doesn't happen to everybody, but just know that it will go away, and that's not how working out feels like all the time. So, like, I don't know. I would compare working out once you've gotten past the initial like fit part and getting out of breath all the time. Once you've gotten past that, I would compare lifting heavy weights to like holding your breath for, as long as you can. That's what it feels like when you're lifting heavy weights. You're not like, your muscles are like burning a little bit, but like you don't feel like winded. You know how it gets difficult to hold your breath for a certain amount of time? It's kind of what it feels like to lift heavy weight that's really hard to lift. What music do I listen to? I like metal, trap music, hip hop, no country music. Burn it, kill it with fire. Yeah, but look up the 5x5. Has 5. Is coding a good way of escaping the rat race? No, you're still going to work in the rat race with coding. Escaping the rat race, you need to do your own thing. In order to do your own thing, you need to be working for yourself. And you can't work for yourself if you're not working for yourself outside of the job. So don't expect one day to just quit and start a company. That's not how it works. You could try. I'm sure there's some people that succeeded. Don't take everything I say literally. Yeah, but Emma, definitely do it. Did I know that making video games are easier than I think? Yeah, but making video games are easy, but you have to animate, make the assets, rig them, connect them, make a singleton, make the art for it. It's not difficult. Is there work for drone pilots? Do I have the FAA license? I mean, I have like the $5 registration that's required for the drone. What was the website that I was talking about to rent servers? You can try DigitalOcean or just look up reseller account. Worst DOMs. Chris Nemo, you said the DOMs come from calf raises? It's strange because calves have the highest recovery rate on your whole body. How much would you charge for your first website? Like the only front end you know? $500. I think that's fair. How much can I bench press? Like 240. I weigh 178 pounds. Do I still get sore after working out? Not so much. If I take the weekend off, if I take more than one day off in a row, I feel sore. If I bench press really heavy, deadlift really heavy, then I feel sore. You haven't gotten a sore in a long time, yeah. Dude, Stereo Tiger. What's up, dude? Meddled, yep. Favorite hip-hop artists? Oh, man, like Futuristic. I'd have to open up my Spotify for that. I just like trap music. G-Eazy's pretty good. Not his like radio stuff, but like his other stuff that just can't be put on the radio. Have I worked with Angular? That's what we learned at Bootcamp, but the Angular that I learned is 5 shades different than the Angular you're talking about. Dude, that's the thing. Bitcoin Jake is right. So like you have to make time. Oh yeah, about the rat race thing. Like you can escape it in a form. Like you can work remote. So that's what happened to me, right? I swapped jobs for mechanical engineering. I got the coding certificate graduation thing. And then I got a coding job. And then I moved into the remote, right? And then you get that. And then you still get laid off. And you're still working 9 to 5. You still got to be in the stand-up every day. You still have to check in. Someone's still telling you what to do every day, every moment of your life. Like it's still a rat race, but there's just more flexibility. Like I would drive Uber before I worked in a cubicle again. And just listen to books all day long. Think about ways I could monetize stuff. Oh yeah, you're mocking the dude on Udemy. Python's where it's at. I'm sorry that you guys have to see that dude on my videos, but please don't do the ad blocker. You're new here, so what will you benefit from watching the channel? Are you asking me my value proposition to you? All right, here we go, Seth. I'm gonna make you buy this pen. The value proposition of my channel is that there are a lot of bootcamps, and there are a lot of people going to them, but there's not a lot of content of what to do after you finish besides apply. And that is my niche. Here you will find answers to that question. Do I sound like a salesman yet? It's a good idea to take a non-paid internship. Don't work for a non-paid internship if you're in the United States. That's dumb. I made a game. Yeah, go check it out. It's called Rocket Sling. Oh, in addition to that value proposition, I would add that I currently review make videos on the overview of the state of things in the boot camps and making sure to weed out the ones that are just money grabbing opportunities and tell you to avoid those, or let you know about the really cool ones that you should check out. Okay, so when it's 5:30, you're saying something similar for full stack developers. The Odin project is full stack, not just web development. Do you mean data science? Full stack means front end and back end. Ruby on Rails is the MVC, which is front end and back end. You signed up for Lambda course. Yo, dude, so Jerry, if you sign up for Lambda and then you get accepted, you get $250 when you finish. So that's pretty dope. Would you recommend maintaining the website? How much for that? Just charge another $10 or include that as a minor addition to your hosting fee. So have hosting fee be $8 a month and then charge another $2 on top of that. Consider joining the Discord if you have not already. Link for it is in the description. I'd love to have you. I will give you a personal welcome. Like, can you see? I've perfected that speech in my videos. You would say Dev Mountain is money grubbing because it was bought out by a for-profit institution called Kaplan Education. It's like ITT Tech or DeVry. They charge the maximum amount possible, and Kalen, the CEO, just like walked out. He's rolled out. He's like, I got my 10 mil. Why do I care? Thoughts on Udacity? It's expensive. I want to do their automated flight course so bad, dude. 70 viewers. Why? I don't know. Can you guys do me a favor? Click the thumbs up button. por favor. I would really appreciate that because it puts the videos that I have into so other people can see it. So then we can get better conversation, better questions that I can answer to hopefully help you guys out. Thanks, guys. Keelan did teach your class one morning recently. Well, that's cool. He's probably obligated to stay there. So this is what happens when a company buys another company out, they want the CEO to stay around for a year or two. I know that because the company that I work for will probably get bought out one day. The CEO has told me, and they said, yeah, they usually want to keep the CEO around because if the CEO leaves right away, that shows a lack of trust and stuff in the buyout, and everyone's just about to lose their job, you know? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. What up? You always click that thumbs up. Smash that like button. Am I doing it right? You accidentally clicked unsubscribe? Oh, man. Don't do that. Can we just make this into a 14,000 subscriber celebration? Did I hit that yet? That'll be the day. Nope. We need 70 subscribers. Notification gang? Yo, notification squad. Thoughts on Meteor? I've seen a couple companies on WeWorkRemotely.com use it. Is Rocket Sling a game from New Kids? Think you found it. Skylar, yes. New Kids is what we call our Slack channel with Katie Taylor and myself. We call ourselves the New Kids because we were all hired at my last job at the same time. And it was like our very first full-time remote job. So we call ourselves the New Kids. And yep, let's make it 15K today. Yeah, 1,000. You like my hair? My girlfriend does not like my hair. She wants me to get a haircut every day. It's mute. LOL. Yeah, we got 70 subs to go. That'd be sweet. If I could just go ahead and get 100,000. So this is what I have. I actually recorded a video in February of myself that is scheduled to release in 1 year. And it says, congratulations on getting 100,000 subscribers. So that's going to be real awkward then when that automatically releases. And I'm at like 89,000 or 50 or 35. That's going to be real fun for you guys. Where's the real money made in development? Top paid. Did my subscriber count go down? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. Hope not. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know where 1,000 of them just mysteriously disappeared. With where the editing is going, we're going to hit 100K in no time. You're right. So this is what I have planned on, like making these educational videos, like really, really entertaining. I'm gonna put like some Doctor Strange portals in some walls, and I'm gonna like walk through them. That'd be fun. Have I heard anything about the Trilogy run bootcamps? Yeah, they interviewed me to be a mentor there, but they wouldn't let me be a teacher there because I don't have 5 years hard experience in the industry yet. And I told them that I have experience with the industry, with marketing, with social media, with making videos, and with teaching in general. Since I already teach, then they came to me and they told me best we can do is $19 an hour. I was like, are you kidding me? I understand that maybe makes me sound like up there, right? But if you go type in JavaScript developer tutor, Google engineers charge $250 an hour. Like, come on. So basically the only thing that Trilogy Education has going for them is that they're partnered with the Utah University. Somehow they convinced them to do that, but there's still no job guarantee there. And the fact that they wouldn't give me a shot at talking with them. Like they wouldn't, Thoughts on Thinkful? Yeah, so that was the affiliate link at the bottom. Thinkful, I don't know. I emailed them. I emailed Thinkful. A lady from Thinkful reached out to me and asked me what I like to teach. And I said, I like to help beginners learn how to code and get into the industry and prepare their resumes and help people exiting it, help prepare, the resumes and apply to jobs and all that stuff. And they told me, well, we just really need someone experienced in React. I was like, yeah, I mean, I can do that if you want, but it's not what I'm passionate about. She's like, okay, bye, I'll check back in 6 months. That was my experience with Thinkful. And the pay was like, again, like $18 an hour, 22 or something. I don't know. So I reached out again recently now that I have a YouTube channel, and I was like, hey, let me overview, and they have not responded. So yeah, I'm still open. If anyone from Thinkful is here, I would be happy to work with you and like overview your school and system and like see what it's all about, but no one will give me the time of day. So what language did I use to develop my girlfriend? It's called a Visa and MasterCard. And if you go on freecams.com, I'm just kidding. Thoughts on Free Code Camp versus Odin project? I mean, I don't know if there's necessarily a versus there. They're both free. Which game engines? I've tried Unity and Unreal. I need to step up my Unreal game because C++, I don't know. I'm a noob. Man, I went on a little rant there. I'm kind of behind on questions. Let me go back up and talk really, really fast while I drink this pre-workout and then go to the gym here. It's shoulder day. Okay, let's get to 1 million subs. Yeah, that'll be the day. Yeah, YouTube makes your subscribers disappear. That's fine. They'll come back. Maybe. Can you watch this stream if you just got done working out or no? Yeah, I'm going to say that as long as you have the pump, the post-workout pump, you can watch it. But when you start to go flat, you're going to need to leave. Let's see. Any reply from the jobs? Yeah, I got one reply from a marketing place today that told me they filled the spot. And part of me wants to reply and be like, I just raised my YouTube channel from 2,800 to 13,000 over the course of about 20 days. Did your marketing person do that? But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to flex because I think that's, makes me look like a douche. But kind of want to do it. Please talk about GraphQL. I don't know enough about GraphQL, but I just know that it's an easy way to write SQL if I'm correct. It's an easy way to write SQL to get the data that you want without having to do complex normal SQL. What pre-workout am I drinking? I ran out of pre-workout, so I'm currently drinking a Monster with some synephrine and beta-alanine. What goes on in an open classroom session? You come to me with any questions. I answer them. We walk through your project. We answer any questions about your project. We talk about life, everything, anything that you want. Do I want to eventually shift my career to YouTube full time? I don't know necessarily YouTube is the dream. I'd really like to. Will we be best friends though? Yeah, dude, we'll be best friends. We're all best friends here anyway. Solid link. Thanks again. See ya later, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Seems like Trilogy is partnered with multiple universities. They tried to lowball me. Yeah, I mean, I just hope the curriculum they teach you for data science is pretty good. It looks pretty, I don't know how else to say it. Like, the curriculum looked pretty stock. Typical HTML, CSS. There's just no job guarantee, man. So I'm just skeptical about it. Like, there's no job guarantee. Are they really investing in you? Are they doing their best? Because if you're investing in someone, that means you're going to do your best and you're going to update the curriculum and you're going to, yeah. QB Paint program. Nice, dude. I'm a fan of Angular 2+. I've only used Angular -1. But I'll tell you this, I will be a fan of Angular 14 when that comes out next month. What do I normally do during work? Right now, I'm responsible for a UI overhaul, and I'm currently working through Calendar.js. It's an open source library for calendars, and I'm currently making modifications to that library to integrate what we need. And so that's done in JavaScript mostly, vanilla JavaScript. It's pretty confusing. Does AI scare me? Why or why not? Nah, I don't really. All right, this is probably theoretical. Tony Robbins. Here we go. Bitcoin. Later, dude. It's probably theoretical, right? Like, so I don't get scared. You don't want to have fear of anything, maybe concern, but what's on the other side of fear? Nothing, right? So, dude, this is great. See you soon. See you soon. Thanks for hanging out. As far as AI is concerned, it will replace a lot of jobs and cause a lot of people to be out of jobs, which will cause a lot of people to either, number one, learn, or number two, not do anything and be lazy, and then, just be on the street, or, not able to provide for themselves, which will cause a lot of, I imagine, crime will go up and all that stuff. So that's what AI will eventually cause, all while printing our smartphones out a lot faster. Universal basic income, that'd be nice. If we could just, stop buying so many aircraft carriers, just like maybe take 1% of that, and then we could, maybe have healthcare. Or, if I got cancer, I could go to the doctor without being indebted to the doctor. Let's see. Social skills will be the new jobs. So this is what the really optimistic people say. They're like, everyone won't have a job, but everyone will have money. So it'll be like really like socialist, which I really doubt anyone would let happen. I don't know. That's a really political question. No, I think there will be people that will have skills and people that don't have an interest in skills or technical skills that actually do make money, and they'll just complain about not having any money. It's all about value proposition at the end of the day, right? What can you provide to the company or world or other people? Skylar, later, dude. Why does Wix and WordPress not replace programming? Maybe Wix will replace programming, but until they come out with like the YouTube template where you can create a YouTube that optimizes media encoding and ingestion, then I think we got a long way to go. But right now it's more of static stuff with your basic backend like WordPress. WordPress doesn't replace it because you need custom applications. There are things more optimized, more secure than WordPress. WordPress has security vulnerabilities. They're pretty notorious for that. Why do people that don't want to learn complain? Dude, I don't know. Lack of effort. This is what happens. People usually think something's hard and then they become afraid of it. And they think it's hard because they had a bad first experience with it. So they don't want to try it again. And then they just give up. It's like people that say, I'm not good at math. That's a fixed mindset. Well, you could be good at math. I mean, you could put in the effort. It might not be your favorite thing, but just ask yourself, why is that not your favorite thing? Because you had a bad experience with it, because your teacher gave you an F one time and you thought that you got it right and you really took it to heart. Like, why is it difficult for you? Yeah, so 5:30. I don't know if Lyft and Uber will be automated. I think it will take a long time for the general public to adapt to self-driving cars. I mean, they're the future. I won't disagree with you that self-driving cars aren't the future, but it's going to take a while for people that grew up with normal cars to be able to put trust into that system. It's like, think about payment systems. When PayPal first came online, people were afraid to put in their credit card because thought they were going to get their identity stolen or it's not secure. And there probably was some security vulnerabilities there, but like nothing like people thought it was. Yeah, AI will eventually. So you'll either be automating stuff or looking for a job. Did you ever get suspended or detention? Yeah, I got suspended for fighting, but I didn't start the fight. They picked on me. This little skinny kid picked on me. He stole my jacket and he wouldn't give it back. So I tackled him and then I threw him across the field and they suspended me and him. Actually, he hit me in the shoulder, but I was like this size when I was like 13 years old. And so still these like little kids would come up to me and bully me just because I was quiet. And so it wasn't, I don't know. Yeah, they just blame people. You're hyped to see a full team of bots defending a team of real pro players in Dota 2. I mean, you've already seen that, right? Tesla, or not Tesla, but Elon already made the AI for that. Well, it's mute, so you don't understand why people invest in Tesla, because self-driving cars are killing people. How else are you supposed to get those hamsters to test the product for everyone else? Do I go clubbing? Absolutely not. I feel like, no. I feel like you're not going to meet quality people there. At least people aren't, pump it up, dude. What's up? When I say quality people, I mean, you're going to meet people that want to go out on a Friday night and party instead of learn or progress in something, I rather spend my time learning and growing and making money or doing something that helps other people than just, yeah. All the quality women are in the clubs. Obvious answer. All right. I want to go date that thought over there. Get yourself, see, this is what I just give myself a nice big can of Thought Bagon, works wonders when you're at the pool, everywhere. Spray it on. Consider the biceps and the abs, especially. Let's see. Thoughts on Elon Musk's Twitter debacles? I don't really know. He's a pretty controversial guy. Just pull up with your IDE. Dude, those girls can hardly read. Come on. Change your name, but still the Pennington guy. I hope you're doing well. I am. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for that. I don't know why, but I appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out. I was going to give Patrick donated too. He gave 10 buckaroos. I was going to give it back. No one else donated because that didn't seem fair. Today's stream is a success. Calvin, I hope you're doing all right, dude. What's my workout split look like? Monday's chest. Start off with inclined bench normally with a barbell or dumbbells, and then I do back day the next day. Start off with the deadlifts. Got to warm up a little bit, hit that deadlift, and then yesterday was off day. Today will be shoulders, starting off with military press and then overhead barbell. Some flies on the side. Tomorrow will be leg day, which I will not skip. And then after that will be an upper body mix to kind of do some hypertrophy to get some shape. Are there any tech YouTubers I'd like to collab with? Any particular that I look up to? So the thing is, like with tech YouTubers, like coding YouTubers, I don't know. I'm more interested in like film and stuff or adventures. So maybe like Devin Supertramp. I'd want to work with him. Like imagine making a code video that was that entertaining. That is my dream, to make entertaining cinematic education where you're like, it's like watching, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like watching the Avengers, but it's like tech related and you're learning something, but you're like equally entertained. That's what I want to do. Yoma Tech, yeah. So I've already looked at Yoma Tech. I sent him an email to collaborate with. And since I don't have a value proposition for him, he has a lot more subscribers. He makes more money, blah, blah, blah. Like I'm not giving him anything, but he's giving me his time. So therefore it's not worth his time. So, yep. Paul, I hope that answers your question. Coding YouTubers, not so much. I just don't. I'm looking at code myself occasionally, maybe like Traversy Media. I looked up his stuff a few times. Is it possible to make a living doing mobile apps? Yeah, dude. There's a lot of jobs for that. You're doing legs 3 days a week. Nice. What type of movies am I into? Some favorite movies? I like adventure movies. Pirates of the Caribbean series, not the last one, or the one before that. I like James Bond movies. I like Casino Royale, the newer one. The Spectre is kind of eh. Like, I don't know why you got to add a love story. It's not like, come on, can we just have James Bond, please? I like superhero movies a lot. Adventure movies in general. Action movies. Obviously humor movies, like anything with Seth Rogen. Well, not anything, but most movies. Marvel or DC? Can we have both? Don't give me an either or. Don't hit me with that logical fallacy, bro. I'm just going to say yes, Calvin. Marvel or DC? Yes. Weed? No. I do need to go like plant my garden outside though. Do I understand the appeal of watching esports? Sometimes I'll watch the Blizzard StarCraft 2 World Tournament and I have no idea what I'm looking at, but like, man, it's exciting just because everyone else is exciting. It's like groupthink hype. I don't know. People keep asking me about the local herbs, you know? I don't know why. Do I look like that? I feel like I probably look like everything I do probably has cannabis in it, but I've never done that. I accidentally ate some cookies one time that my sister made, and then I was just hungry for more cookies. That was it. That was the only time. You muscle ups? I'm almost at muscle ups. Thermofusion. Yo, do I play CS:GO? Yeah, I played it. I played CS Source a lot. I can't aim in CS:GO. I don't know what I'm doing. I know you have to like strafe and then let go to shoot. Like, yeah. Bootstrap or grid for layouts? Bootstrap has a bunch of pre-made. Bench 1 rep max, 240. Calisthenics is the way to go, dude. I love calisthenics. What do I think about Sook Mike? He's all right. Because I'm not a super fast talker. I've never been really charismatic. Everyone's just like, you're a quiet guy. I just think things through before I say stuff. Mern stack. KSI versus Logan Paul. I don't know what that means. I'm just not like, I'm a Jake Pauler. I'm just kidding. WebAssembly will be used. I'm not sure. That's a question for Katie. She talks about that. Do you know why your v text field overwrite the label when you type something in? That seems like a Stack Overflow. Are these real gauges? Or are they just 18s? They're just the normal. That's just a normal earring. I don't want gauges because have you ever hugged someone with gauges? Right? It's not, because your nose gets right next to their ear, and if they're not cleaning that every day, dude, it smells like death. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but gauges, no. And then you got to deal with that. 8G, nice. Nothing against you, and I know they go back to normal, but like, I don't know. Throwing shade at the donators. Do you have huge gauges? I'm just telling you my experience with hugging people with gauges, because I know like this is not the only piercing I have, okay? So let's just leave it at that. I know what it's like. Don't even worry about it, bro. Prince Albert. Look, we're not going to talk about anything else. I'm just going to let you guys, I'm going to let that wheel spin. Okay? You guys can figure that out. Thoughts on Tekashi 69? I don't know. Remember when Tekashi 69 or whatever his name is wasn't famous and people were posting a bunch of memes on him about like he's the final SoundCloud boss? That's what I think about him. PMSL? What? Express versus Kia. I can't say. The Lambda interviews with students are great. So Patrick, right above you in the chat, is a Lambda student. He's supposed to be doing his stand-up here in a minute. Or he's doing it while he's watching the stream. So tomorrow I'm going to do like an overview video of the first week. I'm going to get Eva, the girl, on Monday. Worth doing CS at a university. Depends on where you want to be. Do you want to be a CTO, climbing that corporate ladder? Then go for a CS degree. Do you want to do your own thing? Be in control of your own life? Feel free to decline my answer, but what's my salary range? I make $75,000 per year. I actually have a video on it, so there's no point in me declining it because you can just go watch it. So $75,000 a year at Almost 3 years experience. Link to video? What? That's demanding. I don't have the link on hand. It's in my videos. What's my opinion on AI, the future of it? Would it be good for evolution? What up, Buttercup? What's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Have I seen how OpenAI adapts to Dota and who knows what's next? I'm sure people will make some laws limiting what it can do, and then people will repeal those laws because warfare or some reason like that, and then we'll try to put them back. I don't know. It doesn't seem like... Should you learn HTML first before doing JS? Yeah, definitely learn HTML and CSS first. It's typically what's taught because JS manipulates the data on the page. So if you don't have a page to manipulate on, you're going to end up sitting in your Google console, and then you're going to be like, when would I ever use JavaScript? Do I understand closures, call, apply, and bind methods? Yeah, I'd have to think about it for a minute. I don't really use that on a day-to-day. Maybe the bind. Yo, Stickman. Bro. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Yeah, boy. Thanks, Stick, dude. I'm gonna have a good workout. It's been an hour and 30 minutes. Thanks, dude, for real. Thanks for making my night. Someone sent me a message. Who's Mango Down? Is there a Mango Down here? So AI, yeah. So elsewhere, I don't think we have a little bit to go. I would say about 20 years. It's when it will get real big. A little bit. It's a little bit concerning. Have you ever seen Boston Dynamics? Sign an agreement not to create or contribute to machines of war. Yeah, but those are just a couple people. There's a lot of people who would contribute. I mean, we already have drones, right? So next step is just to make something that can walk. Oh, wait, we have Boston Dynamics. So we'll just have remote control everything. Hey, I'm outside your house. Come say hi. No, you're not. You didn't realize Discord had the following? Well, I mean, when I'm not streaming, I try to be as engaging as possible. So that's where I'm at. I guess Discord's on my phone. So if you message me, I can message you back. How can you become a programmer when you're working a 12-hour-a-day factory job? Man, that's going to be... You're behind me. No, you're not. Why are you joking? You little sneaky sneak. Yeah, dude, Calvin, if you're in the Discord, welcome aboard. I will personally welcome people that join, but yeah. So, Joe, it depends on... So you want to learn Python, start with Flask. Definitely do Flask. Or do this. Go to automatetheboringstuff.com. Do you ever have a chance to sit down at a computer at your job? Go to Automate the Boring Stuff and then read about that. That'll walk you through some very cool stuff. Maybe you could use it to help automate your factory job and then just get a job as a programmer there. Do you reckon I'd start my own course or something like that? Yeah, so I have my own Teachable, which has courses on it, and the curriculum is currently being filled out. It's called On Focus. So I can link it. If you want to sign up for it, I'm still working. Like, you won't see anything on there, but I have a whole bunch of courses on there that I'm working on, like GitFlow, how to use GitFlow at work. I'm working on it. Doesn't have courses, but I'm making the curriculum, right? But I have to do a daily stream, a daily video. What else? A bunch of stuff. Derek Bananas, or the New Boston. Yeah, I used the New Boston to learn about Ajax. I remember that was pretty fun. Asynchronous stuff. So if you sign up there, my phone will explode. Code Bootcamps, will they help you as a 19-year-old get a job when you're 21? I think Bootcamp's about 3 months, so you'll probably get a job well before you're 21. W3 schools or MDN? I'd go with MDN. W3 is kind of, all they do is like shill their W3 school certificates, which don't mean anything. Do I read Medium articles? Frequently, not that much. I listen to books more. And I look at Hacker Noon once in a blue moon. Yeah, but Derek Banas is good. I watched some PHP stuff. If you don't know any math but algebra, will you be fine? Absolutely. Just don't go to data science and try to do like machine learning things. Then you'll need to know like derivatives. So don't worry if you don't know what that is, but web dev, high chance you don't need it. If I wanted to find a job in mechanical engineering, Skylar, you're supposed to leave, bro. If I wanted to find a job, so I live in the United States and my degree's not accredited. It's actually pretty difficult for me. Finish your homework. Welcome back. How hard is it to create something like Khan Academy? I don't think you'd want to do that as a solo dev. It would be like creating an e-commerce from scratch. Yeah, I wish when I was a kid there was all these ways for me to learn programming. It's like learning Spanish when you're a kid. But now you have to think about every word in your head before you can say it. But when you're a kid, you're just like, hola means hello. Okay. Like when you're an adult, it doesn't work like that because your brain's neuroplasticity is less as you age. Yeah, but do I understand and speak Spanish? Yeah, I know Spanish. So have you ever played PUBG Mobile on my iPad? So I play PUBG Mobile on my iPad sometimes. And then all of my teammates are always from South America. So I learned a lot of Spanish that way. I know how to say gunshots, attack, help. No, I'm just kidding. I actually took Spanish in high school. So it's always fun. They think I'm just some typical American dude and they're like talking crap when they get down in pub. And then I'm like, hold on. I'm going to come help you in Spanish. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, dude, maybe you shouldn't be such a dick to me. And then sometimes I'll just let them crawl around and die. They're still talking crap. Fastest way to get a job in any development related. Have a really nice portfolio. Fortnite on mobile. No, PUBG. Fortnite on mobile? No way. I don't know how people build on Fortnite mobile. There's like, if you go on YouTube and you type in people that play like Fortnite, they like hold it, they hold their iPad like this and they're like building and moving. You're going to have carpal tunnel by the age of like 17. How's the courses coming along? Got a release date for anything? Yes, I'm going to release Git Flow. That's the first course. Can I give you a day? Can't give you an exact day yet. Cody Pennington, join the Teachable. Dude, what's up? So I think it's worth $13K to go to Coding Bootcamp and learn full stack web development. Yeah, you're going to need to make sure there's a job guarantee. And is it upfront? Is there a job guarantee mainly? PUBG too easy on the phone? I mean, you get to Diamond, it gets pretty hard. Because there's a bunch of bots because it helps their servers run better. Thoughts on investing, or is that up in my alley? Yeah, so I've invested in cryptocurrency. I bought Amazon when it was at $900. I bought Google at $900. I bought Nvidia at $196. Now it's at $400. I bought Netflix at $199. Like, I've done my investing, and then I sold it all and bought crypto. And then if you look at the crypto market, it's not doing so hot. So Don't take my advice. I'm just kidding. I should have just held. It was tax time. I didn't realize it. All the investors were selling their stock to pay the tax. Like, I like investing. I like entrepreneurship. I like business. It's my favorite. But I don't like day trading. Day trading is a little risky. You're like 90-something% of day traders that put day trading on like their W-9 tax form as like their career and their job. The next year, they don't put that, like 98% of them. Good news. Has joined the Discord. Welcome if you're here. What's the fastest way to cram HTML, CSS, then proceed to JS? Get a templated boilerplate website, figure out how that's working, and then learn JavaScript to figure out how to move the stuff on that page. When I release the courses, will they be free? Probably a mix of both, depending on what the topic is. You want to work remotely, so yeah, web dev is the way to go if you want to be remote. We're the pioneers of the remote. I think Digibyte will do okay. Oh, man, that's a tough one. I don't know. I can't speculate on crypto because that's all crypto is. It's just speculation. Bitcoin's dead. Bubbles burst. Nah. Still got some time. I mean, it's the most widely adopted, widely buzzword. You know, people are willing to pay for it. So it's slow. The blockchain for Bitcoin is very slow. Hi, Culp. Okay, so to answer your question better, Demon Productions is go to html5up.net. Find one of those websites. Yeah. Not shaking hands like playing pub. I don't like the build meta in Fortnite. I feel like your building should be like on a cooldown, like maybe like 3-4 seconds per different structure. So you could stop whoever gets on top of the other person first wins meta. That's not fun. I mean, maybe once you figured it out, but after that's like, all right, well, I figured out how to play this now. Which coin do I invest in? I have a bunch of different ones. I have mainly my portfolio is in Ethereum, since there's a lot of other networks that bank off of Ethereum because like ERC20 tokens, right? So Dogecoin, obvious answer. I had some salt. Let me look. I can tell you. I had Litecoin, Cardano, Monero, have some Tron. I have OMG. What else? I have a little bit of Verge. I have a whole bunch of basic attention tokens. Who knows if that will go anywhere? Archain. Yeah, so Archain's pretty sweet. I'm going to get myself some Archain here pretty soon. Pyrefix. Plug. I have some Funfair. Kyber Network. And then I have some Enigma. So, yep. Holy crap. All right, let me back to the questions. Learning Fuse Bootcamp on Google. You want to know what I think about at first sight. All right, Learning Fuse, here we go. Enter. BitConnect Goku. Oh boy. Web Development Bootcamp for Orange County. All right, full week, 12-week immersion. I don't know, the website doesn't look like it was made by people that teach you how to make websites. That's my first impression. The UI is cluttered. There's no, I don't know, the UI UX person is definitely not here. Oh, there's a picture of some guy grabbing another guy's chest as a background page. So let's look to see if there's anything. What are your guarantees? With our recent graduates securing employment, we are confident that anyone who finishes can attain a position in the industry. So they won't stop helping you until you get a job. But yeah, you've already given them your money. So get good, boy. Pretty much. Google stock, $12.85. Not doing too bad. So there's two Google stocks. There's the Google software stock and there's the Google hardware stock. All right. Did I remove the finished flag? No, it's up here. Amazon stock, yeah, I know. Amazon stock is insane. Should have just held. I had like 4 Amazon stock at $900. Rip. Have I heard of the Fire Hose project? Yes, I have, and I sent them an email to ask them if I could look at their curriculum, and they ghosted me. What can I do? Just realize when people don't want me to inspect their program, what does that say about them? Are they hiding something? Or maybe they're just really just not responding. Who knows? Hi, person. I can't read that text. Ligma, and I don't have any Ligma. Slim y'all, yo, what's up, dude? Easier to get in the programming industry with web dev? Now you could do data science, machine learning. Get 9 months experience. You work for a Ukrainian company, but you live in the US? What? Are you able to get a full-time job? Yeah, dude, for sure. Finland sucks. Norway rules. Finland and Norway are pretty chill. Yeah, that was before. No, that wasn't before they bought Whole Foods. I bought it. They still had it. Everyone thought Amazon stock was going to bust every day, and they still think that. Maybe it will. Maybe it'll get popped for being a monopoly one day. Been looking at Lambda School that I've been promoting. I don't necessarily, I'm sorry if you interpreted it as promoting. It's more of allowing you guys to look at it from an inside perspective. If you think it's promoting, then that's not what I want. I don't want to be like shill. But yeah, Open Classrooms is where I teach. I don't talk about it that much because I don't want to ruin any credibility and think that I just want money from you guys, but I teach at a place called Open Classrooms. Go at your own pace. You get a degree recognized in the EU as a bachelor's level degree. It's project-based, job guarantee, right? I'm not going to do anything opposite than what I say, but I don't shill on it. The content cop of boot camps, that's fine. It's not my job to make sure the curriculum is, do they take the GI Bill? Open Classrooms, I don't know. It's based in France. Yeah, if you've been developing for a long time, Culp, then you should be good. What's the average developer required knowledge of blockchain? When does this stuff get corporate? Not for a while. Still have a good while, but if you get into blockchain now, I'd say you'd be set for a while. Where do I suggest you start learning right after high school? Maybe try Lambda School. Maybe look into any of the other boot camps. Obviously I can tell you about Lambda School because I know it, and then I can tell you because the CTO of Lambda School was the person who taught me how to code at Dev Mountain, and then I work at Open Classroom, so I can tell you there. But look into Thinkful, look into Flatiron, General Assembly, a bunch of other places. Just make sure there's a job guarantee. So Vortex, I think if Patrick's still here, he can answer your question. He's a student there, but relationship and network building with other students. So everyone is in a Hangout all day. There's pair coding in Google Hangouts. You talk with your mentors. How many projects did you include in a portfolio before applying? At least one, but 3 is ideal. My YouTube channel. What are the demographics of my channel? -1% girls, and those girls probably are just accidentally checked the female box when they registered. So it's like 99.9% dudes. Definitely sausage party up in here. Whoa, still alive? Yeah, I'm still alive. So I'm gonna go. Yeah. So Skid, check out Lambda, check out Thinkful, check out Flatiron, check out Open Classrooms. Josh's favorite kind of party. That's a low blow, Kelvin. That's a low. Are you getting me back for the piercing comments? I'll take it. I'll handle it. We can shake hands, be friends. Bourbon or wine? Pass. I lift weights, dude. Alcohol kills gains, bro. Dude, don't want none of the gains goblins. I inspired you to go to the gym today, dude. Go lift some weights. I gotta go do some shoulders here soon, which is what I said an hour ago. Did they ask you on the interview for the place why I left? You can say that you're looking for more responsibility. You want a change of pace. You want to learn. You've reached the end of the line for your ability to learn. I mean, don't talk in negative. Just try to avoid it if you can. Say something positive and move on. Yeah, so Calvin, so the whole thing is like I'm shadowing companies that will work with me. I'm not just stuck at these 2, right? If someone wants to reach out to me and they want to work with me and they want to let me look at their curriculum and interview their students to get honest like feedback of what you think, right? That's my whole goal. I want to just, there's obvious ones that I wouldn't work with, right? Like just obvious money grabs that I'm not interested in. Get off the bro split, run a full body program, and instead, I did that for a while. So now I'm trying to build some strength on specific muscles. But I did a full body. I usually do full body in some capacity as auxiliary between sets. So I don't take a resting break. I'll do one main set, do an auxiliary set, and then yeah. That's interesting. Why only the guys on here? I'm very cool. I take that as a compliment. I don't know. Maybe I should wear more tank tops on stream. I don't know. Do I get overwhelmed learning? Everyone gets overwhelmed learning, regardless of front end or back end. Is it worse to do multiple boot camps that specializes in different stacks? Maybe if you wanted to do like web dev and then do machine learning AI focused, like otherwise you're just going to get all the knowledge you need on the job. Have I ever thought about powerlifting? Yeah, powerlifting's cool. I just want some shred, powerlifting is a lot about strength and then you kind of lose your shape. So I like the hypertrophy aspect of like, I would say like power building, power bodybuilding. A little bit of a lift heavy, but lift like a bodybuilder. Just no CrossFit, please. Shred equals diet regardless. Yeah, I mean, you're right. But I mean, naturally, there's a certain extent you could get, to size to body fat ratio before your body's like, all right, we'll just put it to fat no matter what. I mean, it's different for everybody, but you gotta train hard, eat clean, Anavar give up, I mean, it's a little bit about the aesthetics. How long have I been lifting? Maybe 3 years. Trent Hardy, Clint. Test yourself. But you gotta testosterone yourself. Play the trenbolone. That's my favorite musical instrument. Foreshadowing to review. Horizon School of Technology. Did you leave a comment? I think I read that. It's in San Francisco. Interview prep. I mean, it looks pretty standard. The Daily Hustle looks pretty standard. Let's see that alumni thing, though. I believe this is in person, though. Looks okay. They have an alternative financing plan, but it seems to be in person. So keep that in mind when you're looking at stuff. Trin bologna sandwich, duh. What's my diet normally consist of? Low carb, high protein, carb cycle, keto. Can't say normal. Squat dead max. I don't know. Squat in the 300s, dead in the 300s. I can't say squat. My knees pop. I don't necessarily want to go that far. Deadlift, 6 plates plus 2 25s. So 6 45s plus 2 25s plus the 45 bar, whatever that is. I don't know. I don't understand why they don't live stream. Well, they do, but they do it on Twitch. So I'll probably do some Twitch streaming at some point, but only for viewer games, right? Everybody likes to play a little bit of video games, especially in this niche. Or they just want to code all day and all night. Just be hardcore nerds. Yeah, nerds. How does Lambda help you get a job? Will they help you make a portfolio? Will you do a lot of group projects? The whole thing is group projects. The whole school is group projects. What are some future projects? I want to automate drones and self-piloting vehicles. Bradley Grimm, what's up, dude? Welcome aboard to the live stream train. We're now at 2 hours and 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Switching jobs within the same company. Give me some more details about the structure of your company. Where's my dog? In the living room? I think 17% is worth Lambda. 17%. Let's see. I mean, it depends on how much you make, right? It's not a comfortable amount of money to give up, right? It's an uncomfortable amount of money to give up every year. It's like the price that you'd pay for a car, right? But you don't have a car. But hey, you just went from making $9.60 an hour to making $65K a year, and now you can live on your own. So is that worth it to you? I mean, that's how you have to look at it. How does Lambda help you get a job? I mean, the whole thing is project-based. There's a career services. They help you make a resume and cover letter. The chicken is crazy. Your Spanish is very good. Overwatch, that's very bad. A lot of work. All right. Thanks, Calvin. Brazil. Yes. Taking from experience, your knees hurt because you don't warm up. I usually warm up. I usually do 2-3 sets warm up. Where is the library? Yo tengo el gato en mis pantalones, right? Where are all the Spanish speakers at? What up? You're all invited to that party. What is Lambda? Lambda School, it's a school online. It's an online code bootcamp. It's tuition deferred, and you don't pay anything until you get a job. So how come you have less views? I wonder that every day, but probably because I don't have a cute Asian girlfriend to show off on my channel or know people that already have tons of subscribers. Thoughts on App Academy? No. Let's look. This is one thing I don't get. They're like, diversity. We care about people from underrepresented backgrounds are supported. Why don't you just care about everyone? I don't understand. It doesn't matter where you're from or who you are as long as you can get the job done. Why is this a separate page? What race is my girlfriend? She is half Asian, half French. I would say half Asian, half Vietnamese. Yeah, it's all about getting shit done. It's not about where you're from, race, ethnicity, gender. None of that matters. People make it seem like it's a huge deal. Like no one cares. If you're a girl in tech, you get stuff done. Like no one's gonna be like, oh, she's a girl that codes better than me. I'm a little boy. Like she throws the ball harder. She punches hard. Like no one cares. Just get the stuff done. Yeah, dude, I don't care. Like if I was the only white guy at my company, I wouldn't care. Like it doesn't matter. People that are like, well, we all right, so this diversity, like I don't know. They probably have a safe space too. Like, it's 2018. You can't offend anyone. You can't make jokes. Hip crease below knees, dude. I always go depth. You have an Asian girlfriend and she lied. What? Why do you have an Asian girlfriend if she lied to you and she's holding you back? What would I do in this situation? Well, I've been married, and when people lie to you, you break up with them. Obvious answer. Don't be a little girl. Break up, dude. And when I say don't be a little girl, hold on, let me back up. I don't mean to offend anyone that's going to take that offensively. I just mean stop letting your emotions drive your decisions and make decisions on fact. Okay? All right. Let's see. Yo, good night, Pete. Thanks for hanging out. Finish your undergrad in school. Been a programmer for more than a decade. Any advice for upcoming interviews? Man, you got to tell me. You got to tell me what kind of interview, what kind of job. See, Skid, I don't understand the premise of saying you have an Asian girlfriend. Like that matters in any capacity. You should just say, I have a girlfriend that's lied. Why do you have to, bro? Do I need to make website responsive below 320? No, not really. Whatever Bootstrap's minimum is, just stay there. Associate's degree, good enough to get a job? I mean, you don't need a degree to get a job. Come on, Armand, you know this. What field does my girlfriend work in? She's a phlebotomist. So she handles people's blood and takes their blood, and yep. You're Asian, your girlfriend's white. Why would I care? I don't care, dude. You do you, man. I'm a big believer in the you do you. Just get stuff done. Everything else is noise. You're either progressing or you're going backwards. Is there a startup that was trying to replace the police force with robots? Would I be for it? Absolutely not. There's a required amount of psychology in police work. What happens when you program a robot for like some dude that's like holding a hostage, and it's just programmed to be like, if he says no 3 times, then pull the trigger. Well, what if the 4th time, or he was just about to say something, but it's too late? Are you like baiting me saying, oh, that's machine learning, it's the future? Yeah, I get it, but I'm not for it. Well, I mean, I'm going to be dead before that happens, so I'll be all right. You have to make like a baby, and you got me. You almost got me to read that one out loud. In recommendations to resources or know of a channel that can help with the development role in the UK. There's a dude in my Discord. His name is I Am Chong. He is a developer in the UK. I made a video on US versus UK. He mentioned a job site specifically for the UK for jobs. Check that one out. Darth Trader said there would be less cop killings. Probably on both sides, but if you go to Finland, where cops are human beings and trained well and paid well, it doesn't ever happen. It would end police brutality. I mean, that's a very subjective statement. When I lived in Finland, there was like no police brutality. They shot like twice a year. I think the requirements in order to become a police officer should be raised. If you're going to give someone that kind of power, right? But, the problem with the U.S. is it's just an us versus them mentality that's created, right? You're either with us or against us. Well, what if I'm in the middle and want to talk about it a little bit? Well, sorry, then I'm going to shoot you. All right. Hello. Just watch my video. Thanks for doing something different. Dude, I'm glad. Dude, you need to just start applying. Don't worry when you don't get responses or when people say no. All you need is a yes. So just ignore everything else. And when someone says no to you, you don't want to... just don't put your emotions in the no. When will I do collaborations with other Indian... What do you mean like other? Have I done one with one? I don't know any. Message me. What are some bodyweight fitness tips that you have? Calvin, tell him what to do. Darth, why are you asking questions? Are you trying to get me banned? There's not even an answer to that question that could get you banned. I mean, that like won't get you banned. You don't have access? Yeah, okay. I answered that. What kind of jobs can you get? What kind of jobs can you get when completing a full stack web development? What kind of jobs, kind of pay? Probably between 40 to 70. That'll be like your first job. All right, I'm going to ask one more time. If you guys are here and you like the stream and I'm being engaging and you think it's cool, press the thumbs up button. I will gladly appreciate it. We're going to get to 14,000 today, hopefully, or tonight. So smash the like button. Oh, we got 10 more. What's up? Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. If you're a lurker and you press the smash, I still appreciate it. Even if you didn't ask a question. I know there's a bunch of people watching, so thank you all. Appreciate it. New York probably started 70K. Yeah, it's similar to San Francisco. Already liked when you got here. Thanks, man. I like you too. You gave the thumb up like 30 minutes ago. Nice, dude. Favorite apps on my phone? I mean, I don't know. I don't use my phone too much. PUBG or Fortnite? Let's see. I mean, I don't have that much. My bank? Gym session looking slow. That's prime time. I gotta go here. So let's do a couple more minutes. Do I like iOS or Android? I like Android for customization. I'll take a couple more questions. Mac or PC? PC. Ghost note. Don't say anything. Don't say anything about negative to your employer, dude. Find a way to be like, I thrive in cultures. This is what you need to say. Just swerve the question. Be like, I thrive in cultures where we can collaborate. That's how you answer that question. Van life or nah? I have a dog and a girlfriend and another dog and a mortgage. How much is my Patreon for me to mentor? It's expensive, but you get more. You get more than what you would somewhere else. I would say I think it's a fair price, right? We meet, make a plan, do resumes. You have my experience, my phone number. I'll be a reference on a job call. We'll do interview prep. It's mainly there for people who have money, and I want to mentor, but I want to do this full time, and I need to be able to pay my bills. And if I'm going to spend a lot of time with you, getting you a job, then it's expensive. It's not that expensive. It's cheaper than boot camps. That's the thing. Definitely cheaper than boot camps. Let's see. No one's done it yet. I haven't shilled it. If someone referred me a job to Google, I would do the interview to film it. I don't necessarily know that I want to work there because they're kind of anti-remote. If I could tell myself in my early 20s, what would I do? I'd stop playing so much World of Warcraft. Okay, Armand, just send me an email, dude. Have I heard of Palantir? Yeah, it's a recruiting company for like top tech jobs, similar to TopTool. Do I like open offices? This is extremely common. I hate offices, open offices included. But open offices are great for people if they want to micromanage you because everyone can see everyone else's screens. And so there's this stupid peer pressure to like not do anything and like focus. But they're like, well, it improves creativity because you're walking by and you can get other ideas from other people. And then you might overhear something. And then suddenly you have this great creative expression. Like, bruh, give me an office. Leave me alone. Am I still going to the gym? I am. Can I give you a shout out? Dude, Laya, what's up? Welcome aboard. All right. I think that's it. I've had my fill for the day. If you like the stream, press the like. You guys probably already have, but I appreciate it. And hopefully we get to 14,000. So I'm a bounce. I work with any Ivy Leagues at work. Nope. Later, dude. Don't be a one pump. At least 2. All right. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. We'll do another stream and another video tomorrow. So Appreciate you.